Well, by next visit, I will absolutely be able to tell. And so when they're capped, it only takes 16 days from start to finish. And so egg is laid on day 1, and then day 9, it's capped. And so when I look in here and I see day 4 larva and no egg, I can pretty much assume that 4 days ago, this was capped. And that's when they left, because I don't see any eggs. So in this case, because they're raising a queen, if we add a box, they won't reusing it right here, because there's nobody laying eggs. And so what I do want to do is in another hive, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a frame of eggs from another hive over here and give it to these guys, just to ensure, because right now there's no revolving door, right? There's no eggs being laid. And so so there's going to be probably another 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, another 7 days before she emerges. Give or take, 5 to 7 days. Then she has to go on a mating flight and then come back. So it's a, we're letting nature take its course in essentially here. It is just the way the bees do things. Usually first year bees aren't like this. It's usually not like this in Texas. That one. So we have eggs in here, and I see eggs, but this is, that's weird. So that looked like it was a chewed out queen cell being chewed out. But you see, it's gonna be hard, but let me break one open. You see it right here. See that tiny, tiny piece of white rice?
Yeah.
That's an egg. So when I see that, I'm like, I know my queen is here.
Okay. So now you don't have to go look for her.
Well, I won't look for her, but I still want to see, okay, what's going on. And so I can pretty much assume here, okay, here she is right there. Here. So you see how much bigger she is?
Oh, yeah.
So I can pretty much assume here. So you see how we were seeing all that paper capping?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing any paper capping here, but I'm just seeing a ton. I see her, obviously. And then on this side, I see eggs. This frame, you might not be able to see it, but I can see that there's larvae in there, young larvae. So I can assume that more than likely this is a new queen because they haven't capped it yet. So everybody's capped on day 9. Queens, workers, drones.
Okay.
Queens the first to emerge on 16 days. Workers are 21 days and drones are 24 days. So when I'm like, when I'm looking for an egg, I can say, okay, egg is an egg for 3 days. Larva is from day 4 to day 7.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I'm sorry. Then it goes the larva to day 5, 6, and then from 7 to 9, it's like egg, larva, pupa.
Okay.
I'm like getting confused here. I'm like, what am I talking about? But I'm not seeing anything capped. So I can assume here, okay, and I see her, I see eggs, I see, you know, the larva, but nothing capped. I can assume that she is a fresh mated queen. So what this hive is going to be doing, essentially.
Okay.
So it's all timing.
So did this queen leave before too?
It might have. And that's the thing is like because I'm only out here once a month. So when I'm out here and if I don't have the equipment, you know, I make space. You see how like this frame right here, I'm going to put in the middle here. And then we'll probably add a box to this one. It's just been a crazy year. Like I said, all it takes is 16 days. So what I'm going to do is I want to add a box to this, but I'm just going to leave this part on.
Okay.
That'll tell me that I got to go back to there. Oh, so I had put all these wood pieces on here too, just so like the wind doesn't like try to blow these away or something.
Right.
Yeah, definitely adding a box to this. So you see how they're just sprawled
Yeah.
across?
Mm-hmm.
Tells me that population's good. These are your feeders, by the way, so that's how I feed sugar syrup when, you know, when we're in dearth, which is not right now at all. The last 2 years have been so hard for bees, feeding constantly, and then this year it was like, surprise!
Right.
Holy shit, I can't keep up, like. But I'm working with 2 other beekeepers out this way. One of them is gonna come out
Wow,
on
that's
the
a lot
same.
on that one.
And then the other guy, he'll be out here on different days. So like if I need something, or if he